Is there a big soul decision or dream you want to achieve but haven't been able to take the first step? What if you could declutter your head and get unstuck from your muddy procrastination and stop the distractions and the noise for peaceful clarity, all within an hour for only $1? And learn my super fast healing process that I've fine-tuned over the last 4 years. Hey there, I want you to stop for a moment. This video is going to be very different. It's not a sales video, it's actually the opposite. And it's been created so that you can get my help without having to pay me full price. I'll tell you very shortly why I'm doing this, how it all works, and how you can benefit from this generous offer. But before I go into that, let me tell you what I want to give you access to. You see, last year I was recognized as an international top 10 healing specialist. And I achieved this through my 15-minute breakthrough chats. And I want to up-level this service and its success. So, for the first time ever, I've decided to do something very special as a result of my own success with those breakthrough chats. But first, let me ask you, do you have a life goal, a soul dream even, that you've been wanting to go after all of your life? You know you've got to go after it, but something is holding you back, or worse, you procrastinate at the first step, and it feels awful. You know deep down you want to do it, but it's just too big to believe it's even possible, even though it's burning to be heard and realized. Now, I want you to imagine having achieved it. Imagine the feeling after you've completed it. That sense of accomplishment. It might even be something that you were put on earth to do to help others. Imagine the feeling of the benefits they would have. So instead of letting this dream die within you, imagine putting it out into the world like you're supposed to. Now you can put a tick next to it on your list. All you have to do is jump on a breakthrough to clarity session with me. I've limited appointments only available for those people ready to take action to bring their dreams to reality. Book your call in fast before the end of the week, as they may get booked up. Yep, you can have access to me to work through the issues causing you to defer going after your dreams. I will help you drop any baggage weighing you down and affecting your action. I will help you shift through the clutter of your past and let go of what doesn't serve. To be passionate about your life now, immediately. And the coolest thing is that I did this last year in just 15-minute chats, all with brilliant, clarity-achieving, powerful results, which is far less than what I'm offering you today. The magic to up-leveling breakthroughs is my cognitive reframe process, CRP. It gets quickly and easily right to the core of your blocks and helps you to get on track, like straight away. So my question to you is this: does this sound like something you've been searching and waiting for? The support you've been looking for to go after your dreams with excitement and passion, to feel empowered and confident about facing your future? Today, I'm offering you the opportunity to get inside my coaching brain and access my world-class, award-winning process. This really is my way of helping you create the life you've always wanted, so you can start the new decade with supercharged clarity. With my simple, tested and proven CRP, you will walk away and head into your brilliant future straight away. So what would happen on the session? I'll start by asking you a few questions. Basically, just listening to you and having a human-to-human conversation. I'll get to know your situation and the challenges you're facing, what your future dreams are, and as an empath, I'll tune into you and what the blocks are, and deep dive into what you want to change for absolute success in this exciting new decade. Then, once I have these insights, will help you release and resolve any blocks right there on the call with you. It's what I like to call a practical meditation, your very own guided process to help you get from where you're currently stuck to where you want to be. Pretty awesome, right? Now, normally, that will actually give you complete resolution, give you a deep understanding of the underlying causes and triggers holding you back. Here's an example of what one client said after just a 15-minute breakthrough chat with me last year. Cool, right? And the process I've mastered over the last 4 years of quantum coaching and healing allowed me to do this in just 15 minutes. I did the process I'm offering you, to identify the crux of the problem and find a solution to resolve it right there and then. It is amazing to see their transformation on the spot. So why am I doing this on a bigger scale now? Okay, let me share with you my very not so secret. This secret and my process combined is how I help my clients here at melb.com. Well, more specifically, it's about how I get to feel doing these kinds of quantum shifts and accelerated success. You see, my breakthrough sessions is where I teach females just like you, struggling with putting their dreams first and suffering with issues such as toxic past relationships, to go and live with an excited view of their future. Jeez, I love what I do. Every day I get to work with my intuitive gifts to make a positive impact and can transform people's lives in a matter of minutes. I know you can benefit from my CRP, which has never been available like this before, until now. But you know what? Instead of coming to you without providing any evidence of my claims and just asking you to buy or trust me or attend a retreat or similar event, even though that would be a super awesome decision for your life, I would much prefer to provide you with value in advance first, demonstrating that I can actually help you by truly supporting you upfront. What a novel idea. And I'm going to let the value of goodwill, creating that shift with you, be the evidence for me. So, after I provide you with that life-altering change, one of three things will happen. Number one, the first option will be that you think the process is no good for you and that I've wasted your time. Disclaimer, this has literally never happened. But in the event of you feeling completely underwhelmed and feeling like I've wasted our time, I'll organize a double refund of your $1 as compensation for the time we've spent together. Number two. Now, the second option is that you clear up your confusion and get superb clarity. You love the value of our time and you use the special bonus I will share with you. Oh, I didn't mention that before. Anyway, it'll continue supporting you to move forward in your life in a far more successful, empowered and confident way. #winning. Then, if at the end of our time together, you feel like you have received value, then awesome. You'll be charged $97 for our time together, which includes this special bonus I will give you access to. But don't forget, this is only after the call, and if you don't feel you've received value, you just let me know and I won't charge you another cent. In fact, remember, I'll even give you $2 back for our time. So if you'd like to go it alone and take what you get from my process and run with it, then I will wish you all the best and will be super happy that I've been able to help. Number three. Finally, the third and most popular scenario is this. You're so pumped with the results from going through the super quick and brilliant process that you ask to become a client and join me in person at my next immersive retreat or a group program. And here's how that could work. Continuing with the clarity you have already achieved, you could join me and a few other specially selected people live in person at a retreat here in Queensland, Upper Coomera. I then spend 2.5 days with you in complete manifesting immersion. You get one-on-one time with me, and together with the other very few select guests, it'll be one of the most freeing, insightful experiences of your entire life. Not only will you have access to me personally, but also access to any of my other resources as I feel you need to have access to. How cool is that? I'll also give you everything to have supreme confidence, knowing what you're working towards is aligned with your soul truth and give you everything you need for complete success. For example, attendees of my retreats also get the personal meditation and process I use every day in my own life. Also, my exact 5-step methods, my recorded audios, the quick tricks, even the DIY templates with pre-written examples for manifesting and creating your own dreams when you're ready for the next ones. You just fill in the blanks and listen to the meditations. Everything is ready for you to just show up and relax. So, ahead of our Breakthrough to Clarity session, all you have to do is let me know what aspect of life you want to work on. You name it, I've covered everything. There isn't much I haven't heard yet. So you don't have to waste any more of your precious spare family time and money narrowly missing out on your ambitions or sabotaging your way through life. You'll be receiving huge value. In fact, many have said priceless. So how can you get started? Start mapping out what you need to do to tap into your brilliance from a place of clarity and passion, all for $1. Of course, if you don't feel you got value at the end of our conversation, you tell me that your time was wasted and you naturally won't be interested in anything else with me. And don't forget, I'll actually refund you $2 compensation, no strings attached. So what's the catch, I can hear you thinking to yourself? Well, there isn't really. Not for you, only for me. You see, I can't help everyone. In order for me to help, you need to meet a fairly stringent but achievable criteria. First, you need to have a legitimate belief in the personal development services space. So high achievers, A-typers, perhaps you're also a coach that values continuous inner work. What I'm saying is no naysayers, blamers, or victims. The next criteria is that you already need to be doing something for your self-improvement. You already have an interest in making a change, also known as a growth mindset. In essence, means you're either already doing meditation or self-development, or you're open to getting back into it. And finally, and most importantly, you must be ready to take things to the next level as a human being. You're a go-getter, an action taker. So here's what I want you to do. Next, I'm going to ask you for a real bona fide $1 deposit to be committed to the Breakthrough to Clarity session. Now don't worry, I don't want your $1. It's just my way of ensuring that I keep the time wasters at bay. Nobody likes being stood up. And if you love what you've received at the end of this session, you will agree to be charged an additional $97 for the strategic advice, the clarity and emotional support, plus the secret bonus gift. And finally, during the call, if you feel like you'd like to find out more about working personally with me or joining my next event so that you can continue your journey of brilliance together with me and achieve more in a few hours than you've probably done in the last few years, then I'll be able to ensure you're a good fit and talk about options with you. So this is just my way of making sure that you get incredible value from our time together. I call this my love it or you pay nothing guarantee. Kind of like going to a restaurant and only having to pay if you love the food. And if you hate it, you pay nothing. Fair? So now it's your turn to decide. Say yes. And let us work out what clarity you need to find to take the action on the call and see exactly how I've been able to be so successful as a quantum coach and healer. And if you're a person that wants to change your life and be successful, empowered and confident about facing your future, then you've got nothing to lose by giving it a try. And hey, there's even a chance that this could completely change your life like it has mine and so many other clients. So isn't it worth scheduling your session for just $1 awesome? Then simply click the button below to reserve your preferred time slot. But I must warn you, again, time and capacity is a factor. This opportunity is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time that's needed in order for me to provide you with the results I promise. So therefore, it's actually physically impossible for me to offer more than a couple of these sessions at a time. So with that said, please understand this window of opportunity to secure one of these limited spots in my calendar won't be open for long. So when they're all booked up, that's it. Go on, register your spot for just $1 to receive an hour with me to bring you the greatest clarity you're looking for and get prepared for a brilliant 2020. Just click below to reserve your spot, and I'll see you on the other side.